Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action between Robert Guerrero and Yuriorkis Gamboa. Guerrero's making his way to the ring right now. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Gamboa's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, fam.
1-2, 1-2.
Little volume punching to the body there. Gamboa's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Guerrero's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Guerrero's left landing well. Good flush shot upstairs. Guerrero's landed a good solid combination. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Gamboa's able to avoid that punch. Jab with the straight, classic combination. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Yuriorkis Gamboa is missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
Guerrero's doing a solid, perfectly executed combination. Yuriorkis Gamboa's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
2, 3.
Well, as we thought, it was just a punch that caught him off balance. He looks fine, Teddy, beating this count.
Yeah, and he's got himself to blame because he didn't have his feet set.
Accurate jab brings the right hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. There's the hook. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Yuriorkis Gamboa. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Guerrero's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Yuriorkis Gamboa with a block punch. Yuriorkis Gamboa's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Double jab right to the face. Guerrero's knockdown in that last round has really got his corner pumped up here. Gamboa's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before, and he's not panicking.
He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting those hands up and trying to weather this storm defensively.
Targeting that straight left hand. Guerrero's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. You can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Yuriorkis Gamboa's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches. When a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Guerrero's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Yuriorkis Gamboa is off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards, and Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Guerrero's really found himself in control so far in these middle rounds just by boxing well.
Yeah, and understanding the landscape, understanding that he's got a guy in front of him who doesn't move well on his feet, doesn't adjust well. He's keeping him more balanced.
Yuriorkis Gamboa's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Gamboa's showing you a little defensive skill there, and they'll move away from that punch. Halfway through this round, Guerrero's putting forth a great combination there. Yuriorkis Gamboa's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Robert Guerrero's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Scored well up top. Guerrero's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Yuriorkis Gamboa's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner was the Ghost, Guerrero.
Guerrero's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this. game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here. You got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.